Hey guys, how's it going? Tim here from Droid Lab. Today we are taking a look at the all-new S Pen features inside of the all-new Galaxy Note 5 from Samsung. Samsung worked in quite a few new little tweaks for the S Pen, especially when it comes to the S Pen's design. We can take a look at that all by itself. So here's the new S Pen. Features, of course, your little tip, little stylus part, and then has that same clicker that we saw on the Note 4. But on the back side, we have a clicker. And this clicker doesn't really serve any functionality. It doesn't retract the stylus tip or anything like that, but it is nice to play with if you're in a meeting, bored in class, if you want to think it's a grenade and then toss it. You can pretty much do anything like that, although it is not a grenade, I should clarify. I also am obligated to say that do not stick in the clicker side into the device. Always insert tip end first. If you do stick it in the wrong side, it will break the mechanism or the sensor that recognizes when the pen is inserted and removed, and it will basically make all your S Pen features not work the way they should. Or the S Pen will get stuck and you'll never be able to get it out. So my suggestion is to only insert the S Pen tip side up and you should be fine, won't run into any problems or break your device. So now let's get into the features. When the device is locked, screen is off, you can take out your S Pen and write a quick note. I don't know how too well you can see it, but in the top left here we have a pen, an eraser, delete, and save. So when the pen is indicated, you can write your notes, all that. Say it could be a phone number or something, or you can delete things that you do. So for example, let's we can just do a number or imaginary letter line things, and we can save that. And that saves to the action memo part of the SNote application. As I said, saved as action memo in SNote. And so to access that action memo, which we just did, we can go into our apps, SNote, and boom, right there, there's our little memo that we were using. I should also tell you, whatever pen color you were using in action memo previously, say if you were using black or royal blue, that's the color the action memo will save as when you're doing those screen off action memos. That's important to know, just in case. That way you don't open it up and you're like, whoa, what happened? I have blue instead of black. But so from here, you have that saved memo. You can erase things. You can pretty much edit it however you want. And then you can save it or delete it. Or this list option, you can go back to your list of action memos you've already made. So definitely, it's a nice feature. You know, if you need to quick down someone's phone number or an address that you want to remember, it's a nice little handy feature that you don't have to, you know, open, unlock the device, fingerprint, unlock code, whatever you may have. So moving on, these next features are for when the display is already turned on and the device is unlocked. So say we're on the home screen, pull out the S Pen, you'll feel that vibration, you'll feel that slight indicator when you have the sound turned on. You can access your Action Memo app from Air Command, which is what pulls up when you pull the S Pen out. So from here, it's the same exact thing that we just had, although you can start a new one while the screen is off. We'll exit out of that, we'll discard. And so when the S Pen is out, you'll see there's a little bubble, which is Air Command. You can quickly access it. Or when the S Pen is close to the display, you can click on the little button right here on the S Pen, and it'll bring up Air Command. And depending on what side of the screen will depend on what side Air Command pops up out of. So we have Action Memo, Smart Select, Screen Write, SNote, and app shortcuts, which you yourself can set. I have Chrome and Play Store because I have a few examples I want to show you. So for Smart Select, we will open up the internet here and access Droid Live. As you can see, Kellen just posted that Nvidia Shield is now available on Google Store for $1.99. Now say I need to save that for any old reason, I can open up that Air Command bubble, I can hit Screen Write, and this is also good for if you have Google Maps open. I will show you that example as well. So now if I want to say write on something or sort of highlight something, I want to show my friend, hey, Nvidia Shield now available. Once I've written on it, so I can erase as well, I can save in my scrapbook for later, for my later viewing, or I can share it through any number of applications that allow for sharing. So let me show you the Google Maps thing, which might be a bit more useful for people. If we open up maps here, say I'm traveling in New York City, I know of a really good coffee shop that's right over here, but my friend doesn't know how to get there, he's down the street, so I need to show him how to get there. What I can do is I can simply open up Air Command, go to screen right, and then so from here I can write anything I want. I want to make sure that I got my pen out, different types of pens, calligraphy, pencil, marker, paintbrush. So I've got the pen I want to use, so he's here, I want to say, oh, you want to walk up here, and walk down, and then walk up Church Street, and boom, there's your coffee shop. And so once you have the directions drawn, you can also share that as well. We can quickly send that off to myself, just so I know for a later time. Boom, and send. And so there it goes. This is usable on any application that you can use. Just depends on how you yourself you want to use it. Say, for example, you're browsing the web, you see a picture you really like and you want to save it to Pinterest, or you want to save it to your built-in scrapbook on the Note 5. That's it's extremely simple to do. Just pull out the S Pen, right on the screen right feature, and there you go. For Smart Select, what I thought was a nifty little feature, if you like playing with icons kind of as much as I do, you can pull up Smart Select. And so what Smart Select does, it allows you to select a certain part of the screen, not the entire screen, and say we just want to pull up this app right here, Crusader's Quest. And so what I can do is I can hit Auto Shape, and Auto Shape allows me to just extract that icon in a PNG file, PNG, and I can write on it. And since the Galaxy Note 5 screen resolution is so high, that ping is actually, it's quite large and quite usable. And so now I can send that off, and of course it'll have a clear back, so I can, you know, post it inside of a article or anything else that I want to use it for. And of course you can write on it and send it off, or delete anything you did, and or save it to your scrapbook for later viewing. All depends on up to you. In addition, we have the SNote application. Inside SNote is where you're going to be able to get a lot more functionality of the S Pen in terms of like what you can draw. So from here we have access to all of our pens, fountain pen, calligraphy pen, regular pen, pencil, highlighter pen, calligraphy brush, and correction pen. And as of course you can mess with all the colors. There's a huge RGB circle picker color picker going on. And we can draw whatever we like, and this is kind of where the artists can really flourish. You know, they're allowed to pretty much create whatever they would like. Of course, we can also add text, which isn't a problem. So we can insert that, insert my name, all that fun stuff, move it around, anything you want. So from here, you can save it, you can undo anything you did. Under the More category, you can insert, so you can insert photos. You can add a page, so it's multiple pages of the note, manage, background, and tags. So you can search through SNotes under tags. That way, say if you have certain folders for a project you're working on, it's easily accessible.